Joy Horner again. I'm going to talk a bit about winding babies. Now, however you feed your baby, most people want to ensure that the baby hasn't got too much gas in their tummy afterwards, because it can give them tummy ache. Your breastfed baby is going to get less wind than a bottle fed baby, because if they're bottle fed, there's more chance for them to take air in as they're feeding. Um, Breastfeeding, they need a really good seal at the breast. So yeah, they shouldn't take any air in. So once you've finished your breastfeeding, you can just gently lift your baby up and pop it over your shoulder. It's really good if you've got some muslins to lay a muslin over your shoulder first, because sometimes when we wind our babies, some milk comes up as well, and you'll find it down your back. So really good idea to put a nice soft cloth on your shoulder. Now, babies don't have to burp, so don't stay here for hours trying to get your baby to burp, because perhaps your baby hasn't got any gas in its tummy. But this is a nice soothing motion that you can use and send some baby to sleep actually. You can rub your baby's back, or you can wind a baby on your lap. So if you've just finished feeding your baby, you can lean them forward, remembering to steady their head because they've got very floppy heads. Lean them forward slightly, and again just give a pat or a rub. And this will help bring up any wind that is there. Now, winding is a particular British obsession. We like our babies to burp after they've had a feed, but as I said, they don't have to. And I think it goes back to when babies were predominantly formula fed. It is less digestible, and as I said, they can take in more gas when they're feeding. And if they're feeling uncomfortable, you don't want to lay them down, you want to see if that burp will come up. Other cultures that wear their babies, so if you have your baby in a sling after you fed your baby and it's in this position and you're walking around and doing the jobs around the house or working in the fields, its wind will come up anyway because it's in that upright position. So yeah, that's a really good tip. If you aren't too much into the winding the baby, just pop it in your sling and walk around, and that wind will work its way through. Most of the wind will come out the other end, and that's fine. You'll hear a lot of that,